Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy D. In today's discussion, I'm gonna dig a little deeper in the whole toxic topic. I feel like my last video, I didn't get to get a lot of things off my chest that I wanted to. So this video is gonna be all me. You're gonna hear my opinion on how to spot toxic traits from the start, figuring out if you're actually the toxic person or not. You'll also hear about my experiences with toxic women. And I'm not gonna act like I haven't been a little toxic myself throughout my lifetime. So I'll let y'all know how I myself was a toxic one at some point. Whatever. Let's get it.
Go out and get it. That money keep coming in fast. I ain't tryna have it slow. I fell in love with them bands. Never in love with these hoes. I gotta go out and get it. I gotta go out and get it. Let's get it. I gotta go out and get it. That money keep coming in fast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Feels good to be back. New setup. But before we get into that, before we get into the topic, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all turn on them notifications so y'all know when I'm gonna post a video. It's right there. It's right. Just hit that little bell thing that looks, the little bell thing. That's how you get your notifications. All right. Your boy got a new setup. We got new topics coming, more laughs. You know we gonna have a good time. So I'm finally all settled in my new place. Out here in beautiful Florida. Palm trees, beaches, sunny on one street, thunderstorming on the next. You got dudes in dreads, one corner. And you got white girls drinking Starbucks on the other. It's beautiful. It's so much diversity. Anyway, if you've seen my previous videos, you know I took a little vacay, go see some family in New York, San Diego, whatever. I did some traveling. And while I was doing that, I took the time out to meet up with some friends and family and, just chop it up with them. Talk about certain topics, talk about different things that they got going on. And one of the topics was toxic relationships. Well, that's the thing about having in-person conversations. You never know where the conversation is going to go.
What if she giving you head and stick her tongue in your ass? Oh. What?
Hey, what you up to? We should see each other. You guys make plans. She disappears.
Who the hell is you guys? I understand that I am a female, but take me out of that.
Why?
Because I'm not like that.
You were 2 hours late.
Go ahead, you're right. I'm gonna shut up.
Girl, grab my butt during sex time. Oh, hey, what's going on now?
Oh, you didn't say it. For you, disgusting.
Disgusting. Don't ever put no fucking nothing on my butt.
Butt.
It feel weird when I poop. I'm like, nothing going in or out.
I mean, we had a great convo. We had a shit ton of laughs, but we didn't really get to dig deep in the whole toxic relationship portion. So that's what I'm gonna do here today. Now, most of the time when we meet somebody, especially a new person, we never really pay attention to shit we really should look at. We'll look at things like how they dress, what kind of car they drive, where they work, if they got kids. Those are all very important, but we tend to look past certain characteristics that could determine if a person is toxic or not. The most people will do to see if a person is toxic, or they'll look for, is what zodiac sign they are. That's the most people will do. They're not really looking for other characteristics, but we're not realizing that the person that we're talking to, they're letting you know, like all those toxic people that y'all dated and that you've come across and you're like, oh my God, he just changed towards the end, or she just changed. Nah, man, those people throw little subtle hints to let you know that they're gonna be toxic.
Y'all tells me you're coming out of a relationship. What's that like? That must be hard on you.
Not really. We're just sort of in a holding pattern right now.
A holding pattern? It sounds like you need to come down and refuel. You're sexy.
What?
You heard me.
We just look past them. We ignore them. For instance, if a person always has an excuse why they don't text you back, why they don't call you, why they don't pick up your calls, why they don't respond on time. If they always have an excuse, it doesn't matter what time of the day, what time of the night, morning, whatever. They always have an excuse on why they don't do certain things like that. That's signs of somebody being toxic. Now, sure, you can say, oh, people get busy, people have lives, people have kids, jobs, whatever. I get it. Or you can even say, maybe that person just isn't interested in you, which is understandable. It could be any one of those. But that's not what I'm saying is considered a toxic trait. What I'm considering the toxic trait is somebody that always has an excuse, especially with something as little as communicating via text. Go ahead, pull out your phone right now. Pull it out. I want you to type this message.
Hey, work is a little busy right now, but I just wanted to say hi. I will text you around 7 p.m. when I get off.
Now, how long did that take? 15 seconds, 16, 17, maybe 22 seconds if y'all got them long ass nails. Either way, it was about 15 to 20 seconds of that person's time, of your time. 15 to 20 seconds. So you mean to tell me somebody was that busy out of 24 hours in the day that they couldn't send a 15 to 16 second text message? So don't let people's excuses fool you. Don't let them make you feel like you being annoying or you're nagging. Don't let them make you feel like you are in the wrong for feeling disrespected or feeling like the person is uninterested because they're taking forever to text back or call you or whatever. That's bullshit. Especially when they're constantly giving you BS excuses. That person that's constantly giving excuses is showing a toxic trait. If they wasn't interested, what's the point of giving excuses then? That's somebody that doesn't take accountability. Those be the people that you argue with that never admit when they're wrong. And if they do admit when they're wrong, you best believe there's gonna be an excuse to follow. Toxic trait. Now, this next toxic trait is probably one of the worst of them all. Like, is in my opinion, one of the worst. A hypocrite.
I am heartbroken that my ex-boyfriend James found out he was cheating on me with other women.
She's cheated on me with 4 different men since we've been together in the last year and a half.
I cannot stand a hypocrite. If you're dealing with a hypocrite, run. When it comes to dating, that is one of the most frustrating types of people. And y'all know what I'm talking about too. You know, the ones that get mad that you're doing something that they literally just did. They're mad that you're talking to the opposite sex, but they talk to the opposite sex. They're mad you on social media liking pictures, but they on social, like just anything that they're doing, they get mad when you do it. And you're not even trying to be petty or trying to be, do that whole tit for tat thing. And you just happen to do things that you've always done. And now that you're talking to somebody, they expect you to stop that, even though they continue on. Hypocrite. For instance, I used to talk to this girl that would get mad anytime I mingled with the opposite sex in a bar or club or lounge, whatever. She would get mad, knowing damn well when she goes out, she does the same exact thing. So when I would point it out, like, yo, you do the same thing. Like, I don't judge you for that. I don't get mad. You know what she would do? She would come up with excuses. She would make up excuses on why what she was doing was different. What she was doing is okay. Fuck that.
Babe, chill. We used to be friends 12 years ago.
Fuck that.
Wow, it wasn't that serious. He stepped on my foot and said sorry.
Fuck that. Is that before you started twerking on him or after? Hypocrite. I can't stand them. And and I'm not a very religious man, but there's one verse that I always, it resonates in my head all the time. Do unto others as you would want done unto you. Now, I'm not perfect, but I try to live by that as much as I can. And that also leads to my next one. Dealing with somebody that constantly feels entitled. Those people that constantly expect, but when it's time to reciprocate, they're nowhere to be found. They feel like they don't have to give. They feel like they don't have to show effort. They don't have to be consistent. They don't have to prove themselves. Yet, these are all things they expect you to give. Entitled. But you know what their excuse is? Because yes, they're giving excuses. You know what their excuse is? Their past drama.
Bitch, please.
They feel like because of whatever they experienced in the past, they should be excluded from having to give effort, from having to show emotion, from having to be consistent. They feel like they don't have to give it their all yet. Oh, but you do. You have to show them. You have to prove to them that you're worth it. They just bask in all the glory, bask in all the romance and the effort and the text messages and the consistency. They bask in it. But because of whatever past drama that they had, they feel like they're excluded from having to show that. That's bullshit. That's a toxic trait. We gotta stop doing that, people. Leave your damn past in the past. Stop using your past as an excuse to hinder your future. And that goes for men and women. Men telling girls like, yo, I'm not trying to get nothing serious because my last girl did me dirty. Shut up. Women.
Oh my god, my last man cheated on me in the 8th grade.
Shut up.
Oh my god, I'm guarded. I got a wall up.
Shut up. Yo, I get it. It was a tough time. Move on. Leave that shit in the past. I'm not that dude and you not that girl. With any kind of relationship dealing with another human being, you have to remember at some point, people are gonna disappoint you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're gonna disappoint you. Whether it's friends, family, somebody you're talking to, they're gonna disappoint you. That's life. So in my opinion, another toxic trait is somebody that cannot get over their past. Y'all could be dating and be good for 10 years. As soon as something bad happened, she want to bring up her relationship that was 10 years ago. She see you talking to a female.
This is why I can't trust nobody. My boyfriend in 8th grade did that. He used to talk to this girl in the cafeteria.
The cafeteria? 8th grade? Toxic. Those are just a few things that you can notice when somebody is being toxic or somebody has toxic traits. Always giving excuses, a hypocrite, someone entitled, and somebody that can't get over their damn past. Toxic. Now, let's say you ignored all the signs. Let's say it's too late. Now you in a situationship with this toxic person. Y'all fighting, y'all arguing. Hate to say it, but y'all having amazing sex. Because we all know toxic people give the best damn sex. Everybody knows that. I don't know what it is. They stress out every part of your body except the sexual region. They just, everything else stressed out, but this motherfucker happy. I don't get it. I don't know what, they got some kind of magical powers. I don't know. Trust me, I've been there before.
I'm gonna be late. If I'm late, I'm gonna get fired. I can't be late again.
I'm hearing your favorite candy. Sure you don't want to stay?
What do you mean? I'm gonna get fired. I can't be late.
There are plenty of jobs out there. You better come get. Look at this ass. You better come and get this ass.
I'm gonna be late.
D, look at this ass.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, baby. Come here. We don't have to worry about money.
You think so?
We'll be fine. Come get this ass.
So.
Yes. So yeah, you in this toxic relationship, you always stressed out, your friends annoyed, they tired of hearing about y'all breaking up, you missing opportunities, you fucking up at work. And you know what one of the worst things about being with somebody toxic is now they got yo ass doing toxic shit with them. Like you just trying to prove a point to them, like you trying to get back at them for doing toxic shit, and you out there doing toxic shit with them. They done turned your ass toxic. And then when your friends try to tell you, like, yo, why you doing that? You know what you do? You start giving excuses. You start trying to justify why what you're doing is okay.
Oh yeah, but they did this to me, yo. Baby in the club talking to dudes.
Yo, you sound just like them. You don't realize that, but that person is turning you into a toxic person. So now, if you ever break up with that person, you're gonna carry those traits onto your next relationship, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. That person is teaching you. It's rubbing off. It's like a zombie, a toxic zombie bit your ass, and now you walk around here being toxic. I don't know why I did that, but that's how a toxic zombie. Y'all get it. But yeah, now you out here being a toxic zombie, trying to bite motherfuckers with your toxic ass. So listen, man, if you in a toxic situation, you gotta remember that's not who you are. That's not what you want in a relationship. That's not what you want in a partner. You don't want somebody that's gonna stress you out. Life is already stressing everybody the hell out. Dealing with kids, dating, bills, this COVID shit, work. Like, we already got enough stress going on in the world. We don't need our partner stressing us out even more over stupid shit. We don't need it. So I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how good this. I can't even say that. I can't even, because I done had some good. Remember your training, Danny. Remember your training. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how good the sex is. Walk away from a toxic person. Now, but for real though, because honestly, like, good sex is not worth losing your sanity. Shit, let's be honest, neither is love. I don't care how much you love a person. If they are toxic, you need to walk the hell away. At some point, you have to realize the situation is hurting you mentally. And let's keep it real, there are some instances where it could hurt you physically. You went from thinking a person is cute because, oh, they care so much, or they make crazy statements like, oh, I'll kill you if you talk to somebody. Next thing you know, your ass is in a domestic violence case.
Oh my god, girl, he's so crazy.
Yeah, he crazy until he put his hands on you. Fellas, y'all be thinking them girls, them toxic girls is cute. Oh, that's just fun and games until she pregnant. Then your ass walk around here trying to raise Chucky. I warned you. Hey, don't say I didn't warn you. Put your foot down, have some discipline, and walk the hell away. So, I've had multiple instances where I've ran into toxic people and I've dealt with toxic people. There's times now at 34, I still come across it. I think the difference now is I notice it, I address it to that person, and if things don't change, I walk away. Like, I will literally delete your number and block you on everything and walk away. I'm not putting up with that shit no more. A lot of it was dealing with women that had like PTSD from their past relationships. Like, it was just, every time I met a girl, she was going through something that was traumatizing from her ex. He cheated, he lied, he stole, whatever. And I found myself constantly trying to prove that I wasn't those guys. That's all I was doing, was trying to prove I wasn't those guys. Like, I wasn't even enjoying getting to know the person because everything was a test. Like, right now, like, I'm watching Squid Games and I feel like that's dating. You don't know when you're gonna get killed. You don't know. You just playing the game. It ain't fun. And fellas, we get trapped into this a lot. Chicks always hitting us with that BS about not trusting and not putting in effort. Now, ladies, listen. If you feel like you're a catch, by all means, you have every right to feel like that, right? There's nothing wrong with having self-confidence. Feel like that. Go ahead. The problem is if you want somebody to put forward that effort and show you that they are interested, show you that they are different, motherfucker, you got to do the same shit in return. I'm not about to be giving my all just so you can sit back and watch me take this test. No, because you know what? I'm confident in myself just as you are in yourself. So I feel like I'm worth it too. So now what? You gotta meet me halfway. You can't expect me to give 100% and you only giving 45. That's just pussy. 45% of pussy. That's what you giving. Nothing else. So like I said, you can feel like you deserve the world. That is fine. I feel like I deserve the world too. Give me that same energy and effort that you are requesting. Simple as that. There's no hard feelings. I'm just not bringing myself to get involved with somebody like that. Keep your past in your past. Grow up and move on. And by the way, being defensive or guarded or whatever the hell y'all want to call it, that's not moving on. That is not growth. That is you being scared. Growth is learning how to recognize red flags, using your past experiences as a teaching mechanism to help you decipher between good or bad. Treating everybody new that comes into your life like they did you wrong is not growth. You are just pussy. Simple as that. You just scared. That's not growth. You just scared. You pussy. And you have toxic traits. Now, yeah, I know I'm never gonna be on here just pointing the finger and acting like my shit don't stink. I'm never gonna do that, right? I'm always gonna tell you my side. I'm always gonna tell you when I've done some shit wrong. Because I'm human. I'm not one of these other YouTubers that are gonna be on here and acting like they shit don't stink and they got all the answers. No, I done some shit too. Let me ask this first. How many women out there have an ex or multiple exes that constantly say that they want them back? How many? About 98% of y'all have an ex or somebody from the past that still hits y'all up and still wants y'all back, right? A lot of y'all do, because I hear it all the time from women. Oh yeah, my ex still wants me. Yeah, he still be calling me. Yeah, he still. I hear it all the time. But I feel like a lot of men, most men do this. God damn it, I'm one of those dudes. I'm one of those dudes. So I started thinking deeper and I realized I'm only toxic when I'm horny. Like, I'll be horny and I'll reach out to a girl from the past or whatever and I'm like, hey, I miss you. Hey, what you up to? How are you? What's up, stranger? Like, it don't even have to be nothing sexual. I'm reaching out because I'm horny. And this is where the toxic part is, because now I've convinced you that I want you back. Now I've convinced you that I miss you, that we can work on things, all because I'm horny. And then, you know the worst part about that is, after I'm done being horny and I wake up the next day, the female will text me,
hey, good morning, hard eyes. I'm glad we talked.
And I'm like, oh no, what did I do? I know damn well I don't want to be with this girl. I know damn well I don't like this girl like that. And I just confused the shit out of her. That is some toxic shit. Women do it too, but I don't think y'all do it when y'all horny. I think y'all do it when y'all bored or lonely. I don't think y'all do it when y'all horny. Because if y'all was horny, y'all got dudes for that. But when you bored, y'all be hitting up dudes, hey. And some of y'all don't even wait till the morning to ignore them. Y'all just, hey, I'm good. I'm done with this conversation. And then just stop responding to him. That's what y'all do.
It's just like, like, it depends on the situation.
But guys, nah. they don't get that nut off, and then they going, oh shit, what did I do? I fucked up. That's a toxic trait. That is what I'm guilty of. That's my toxic trait. It was my I don't do that shit no more because I'm tired of seeing them.
Hey, good morning.
Texas is Oh shit. What did I get myself into? But you know what? I'm honest with myself. And that's another reason why if I'm done with you, I delete your number, I block you. I don't want nothing. I ain't hitting you up no more because I know I've done in the past. I've done that toxic shit, that confusing shit. So ladies out there, I'm sorry if I've reached out to you on some. It ain't even got to be no booty call out. It probably 7:30 p.m. I'm talking about some hey stranger. Nope, horny. Just ignore it. All right, so that is my take on the whole toxic issue. I'm sure I missed some things, so if there's something that you notice or something that you want to get off your chest, leave it in the comments. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. I'm sure I did. So, like I said, if you remember something or you know something, let me know. But for the most part, man, stay away from toxic people. Yo, I'm telling you right now, my personal opinion is toxic people, bro. They ain't got all the screws up there. All the screws ain't tight. Like, there's a mental issue when somebody can do the things that they do and then try to justify why it's okay. Or they know they're toxic and they don't care. Stay away from those people, man. They gonna hurt you emotionally or physically. Protect your sanity. Protect your energy. And if you don't, let me know when the baby shower is for Chucky.
You thought?
I'll be there.
That money keep coming in fast. I ain't tryna have it slow. I fell in love with them bands. Never in love with these hoes.